and we will get started. We're going to work a lot on our high notes today. So, first things first, we're going to take our hands, stretch them up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. Bring your arms down and then roll your shoulders forward. I'm so excited. My musical just closed. So now I'm just back to doing my own warm-ups, and go ahead and roll your shoulders backward. Whew. I feel like that show happened so quickly. There we go. All right. Take a nice low deep breath in and exhale out. We're going to do our normal breathing exercises. Go ahead and check your posture, whether you're sitting or standing. We're going to do our breathing in for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, and hissing out for 8. So go ahead and take a nice low deep breath in. 2, 3, hold for 4. 1, 2. Now hiss out for 8. Breathe in. 2, 3, hold for 4. 1, 2. Now hiss out for 12. On a 5-note scale, we're going to hum. 1, 2, 3, 1. and then we go to a tall ah. E-ah. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now ooh and ah. Two more. Last one. This we're going to add words to it. We're going to say mio, 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 my. It will sound like this. Mio, 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 my. And we will speed it up, but we'll start nice and slow. And mio, 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 my. Breath in. Mio, 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 my. Mio, 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 my. A little faster. Mio, 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 my. 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 Two more. Mio, 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 my. Last one. Mio, 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 my. As we go on, we'll start doing some exercises faster so we can practice fast warm-ups and slow in middle, low range, and high range. But speaking of low range, let's go to our lower register. We're going to do our ooh, exercise. Again, we're not going to let in any H's. Ooh, on one note, ooh, on the next note, and ooh, on the bottom note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now change to E-ah. E-ah, E-ah, E-ah. E-ah, E-ah, E-ah. E-ah, E-ah, E-ah. I-N-G. Zing, 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 zing. We're also going to keep these nice and short. In music, we call this staccato. The opposite of staccato would be zing, 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 zing. But this we want zing, 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 zing. Very short and disconnected. Z-I-N-G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zing, 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 zing. Breath in. Zing, 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 zing. 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 getting over stage fright. Hayden, were you with us when I was going into Tech Week for Cinderella and I asked everyone that question? Go ahead and unmute and let me know. Did we have that talk about getting over stage fright or being scared to sing or perform in front of others? That's okay. Have you ever had stage fright, or do you know anybody that has or does? Oh, so you think practicing is a good way to get over stage fright, right? If you remember, when I was doing tech for Cinderella, I think I told you guys we're going to go into rehearsal for like 6 hours a night so we can practice it over and over. So when we got to the theater to do the show, I don't think I was very nervous because we had already done that kind of show over and over so many times. It was just kind of like clockwork. You didn't have to think about it. What show were you auditioning for? Did you do an audition already? Ooh. That's so cool. Congratulations. That's so awesome. Yes. Ooh. That is awesome. When is your show happening, or did it already happen? That is so cool. Will you keep me posted each week, okay? That's so amazing. You know what? When your show happens, I'm going to put a post on our page in class and let anybody that's in a show post like a picture if they want. I'm pretty sure I did that in our class, right? Didn't I post something like, hey guys, oh yeah, behind the scenes and everything. Awesome. Let's go ahead. I have a new exercise I've been practicing that I want to do in our class. I think you guys will easily be able to do it. We're going to start it on either a hum or a lip buzz, and it's going to go through middle and low range. We're not yet at number 6. We're not at our high range yet, but on either a hum or a lip buzz. I'll do mine on like a lip buzzing or trill. It sounds like this. Let me turn my mic up. There we go. This is just to get the voice moving between the low and middle. The piano is going to sound like this. We'll start down here. The whole idea is just go nice and slow, move in between each note, and the fact that you're either humming or lip buzzing will help with your breath support. So, 1 and 2 and 3, here we go. Deep breath in. Regularly? Is that where you sit comfortably in your range, or more of the middle? Oh, so did you like that last exercise where we sat right in that nice comfortable range? I did too. I can sing high, but sometimes I like to sing in the middle where it's more comfortable, especially when I'm like in my studio and I don't want to like interrupt anybody else. I'm like, let's just stay in the middle range. I totally get it. But number 6, on the word yaw, like Y-A-W, yaw, kind of like the word yawn without the N. And why we're using that word, it's going to help us drop our jaw and put as much space in our mouth as we can. 1, 2, 3, Now, if this gets too high, you can always use your hand to make the motion of a circle if you find that helpful. Sometimes I get really tense in like my shoulders because I'm like, oh, it's a high note. So if I move a part of my body that's not my shoulders, then I can't make them tense. And it helps make the rest of your body just more relaxed. If you want, it's a tool in my toolbox. 1, 2, 3, take this into our high register. We'll go a little bit higher. We'll sing E. 1 and 2, 3, 2. You don't do it that much, that's okay. I don't do it that much either, unless I'm singing a particular piece or a character that requires it. In our class, we will work on like warm-ups with belting, but we're not gonna work on, here's the piece we're gonna be screaming our face off with. No. What I like to do for belting warm-ups, and I'll do it with you here so you also have it in your toolbox, I like to use the word yeah. And belting, to me, at least healthy belting, is all about where you place your sound. If I'm singing, it's called legit or classic sound. I'll sing, yeah, there's nothing belting about it. There's vibrato in it. If I am belting, I might put it more forward where it almost sounds like it's coming out of my nose. I'll put it too far forward, which would sound like this. Yeah, and then I would pull it back so it wouldn't sound so nasally. Yeah, slight warm-up that I like to do. I'll take it too far forward where it literally sounds like I'm singing out of my nose, and then I'll pull it back. For this class, what we're gonna do the yeah slides, but we're not gonna put it so far forward. We're not gonna sound like a character voice. We will sing yeah. Notice there's no vibrato in this at all. This is not like, I'm a classically trained singer. Yeah would be a classically trained sound. We want yeah, straight tone. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is right there. I also want to do an exercise with you that works on vibrato versus straight tone. And I know you know what that is because we talked about it in our last week's class. Excuse my grammar. Straight tone singing is just, ooh, it's straight, there's no movement. Vibrato is moving your vocal cords up and down quickly. Ooh is vibrato, ooh is without. So we're going to sing the same note on an ooh vowel, 2 beats straight, 2 beats vibrato, 2 beats straight, 2, 4, 6. So, ooh. I want singers to be able to understand that they can control their vibrato. A lot of pop, musical theater, jazz singers, they'll sing a song and they'll put vibrato on the end of the phrase or the word. They'll sing the whole thing in a straight tone. I'm trying to think. Like Little Mermaid. Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? There's vibrato on ing of everything, but every straight tone, and then thing has vibrato. So what we'll do, 2 beats straight tone, 2 beats with vibrato, and 2 beats of a straight tone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like if our other learners are still on spring break, I would absolutely love to hear a song that you are working on, or if I can pull it up and we can work on it, if that's okay. Normally this is a group class, but if it is going to be just me and another person, absolutely. I'd want to know what you're working on, if there's a song you're looking for. Hayden, if I didn't tell you before, I have made our class a group YouTube channel. Did I tell you that before when you were here? Oh my goodness, you did! Did you notice? I really like to add the option of sheet music for you guys. So let's pretend like you're singing Encanto. Do you know all the music in Encanto? Oh, you're muted, but I'm gonna assume you do. Have you seen this movie? Yeah. So if you go down, like let's say you want to sing one of those songs. If you wanted that sheet music, I actually put it in the description box. So it's right here, just like that. So I want you guys to have access to free sheet music. So you have subscribed. Have you seen a bunch of videos on here? If you're oh my gosh, will you put requests in the chat for me? That way if you have a request for a song, I can put it in there. Would that be okay? That is awesome. Is there any movie? You notice I did an Encanto movie musical, and I did Frozen. No, I did Tangled. My next ones are going to be Little Mermaid, Frozen, probably going to even do one from Cinderella, where I will give you guys the musical theater sheet music to Cinderella. If you're ever looking for music, always ask me in case I have it, and I would love to send it to you. Have you ever noticed if you buy music online, it's really expensive, like $10 for one song? So if you're looking for stuff, make sure, who are you going to ask first? Me. That's right, me. Let's go ahead, let's do a full range exercise, shall we? We're going to sing E, A, and Ah. So 3 vowels here will sound like this. E, A, Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, A, Ah. Trill, we're going to slide down our 5 notes like our yeah, but only this time we're not going to be in a belting placement, and we're just going to be either humming. It also helps us practice slides, which happens sometimes in pop, rock, jazz, and musical theater.